Hello and welcome to our new topic, which is this Earth. This Earth. In this topic, we will talk about some natural disasters, the features of Earth, what happens on Earth, right? Like the what is it called? The landscape and everything. The first activity of the topic is unscrambling these words. Right? Look at these letters. What words can we make out of it when we look at these? What does it look like? Think of a landscape of Earth. When you look at Earth as a planet, like what do you see, right? The first one is a landmass, bigger than countries. Countries coming together. It's continent, right? Continent. And how many continents do we have? We got 5, 6 continents, right? 6 continents where 5 of them are inhabited by people, and on the 6th continent we don't live there. So yeah, what are the continents? South America, Latin America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Antarctica, and Australia. Oh, 7. Yeah. And we got oceans. Oceans are the large bodies of water, right? The largest. How many oceans are there? There are 5 oceans. Pacific Ocean on Thailand side, Antarctic Ocean between Europe and America, Indian Ocean between Australia and India, and we got Antarctic Ocean near Antarctica and Arctic Ocean in the north, right? 5 oceans. Then look at the next one. What is that? It's a mountain. Mountains. Yeah. Thailand got some mountains in the north, right? Beautiful places. So, what is the biggest mountain on Earth? It is Himalayas, right? And what is the tallest point in that mountain? It's the Everest, right? We got so many mountains and canyons and stuff on Earth. Beautiful. And some mountains have active volcanoes, right? Some are just mountains with no volcanoes. Next one is island. Thailand got so many beautiful islands, right? Islands should be surrounded by water, right? And then another one is with double R, river. Rivers are very important for the livelihood, right? It gives you fresh water so you can plant, so animals can drink it. So rivers are very important for the livelihood, for the environment. And 6 is lake. Lakes are also the bodies of water, but it doesn't move around, right? Lake usually stands still. But on the other hand, river is, it floats, right? The river travels through channels. And then 7, desert. What is the biggest desert on Earth? Sahara Desert, right? In the northern part to middle of Africa. Thailand doesn't have any deserts, and it's good. Deserts are not good because there is no much life going on in desert, right? It's very dry, and there are only few plants and few animals because it's too hot to survive. So deserts are not good habitats. Lastly, we got forest. There are so many types of forests as well, right? There are rainforests and the forests that just got trees, jungles and stuff. All right. And then we got some matching activity here. We need to match these 8 words that we unscrambled with their definitions, right? By doing this activity, we will take a look at their full meaning. like, and some differences as well, right? For example, there are like 3 different water words: river, ocean, and lake. So what are the differences between those 3? So we will read that and try to find it. And you got continent, desert, forest. What's the difference between forest and desert and mountain, right? All right, so we will do that activity where, look at this, a very large area of sea. Very large. The biggest body of water is ocean, right? One of the 7 large land masses on Earth. So 7 land masses on Earth, continents, right? A piece of land completely surrounded by water. Land surrounded by water. Island, right? Water that flows naturally through wild channels. So it flows, it doesn't stop. What is it? It's a river. A raised, so if this is Earth's surface, a raised part of Earth's surface. What is it? It's a mountain. Large area of water that is not salty and surrounded by land. So ocean water is salty, right? But lake water is not salty, it's fresh water. So that's why this is lake. G, an area often covered with sand and rocks. Sand and rocks. Dry. Desert. Lastly, a large area full of trees, usually wide. Now, this is forest, right? Okay. Going back. Oh, then we got speaking activity as well on Google Drive. We will do that. Then we will take a look at natural disasters. There are so many different natural disasters, right? What are they? How do they happen? Where do they happen? And what can you do about it? How can you prevent it? How can you run away from it? Right? Look at this one. What is this? The street is full of water, and 2 guys are they doing? They're just paddling the fridge, yeah? An empty fridge. What is this natural disaster called? It's called flood, right? Flood. Flood. Happens a lot in Thailand, right? In rainy season. So it is not something new, but not like this, right? This one is too much water. You see, street is fully covered in water. What about this one? There is no water at all. This one is drought, right? D-R-O-U-G-H-T. Drought. Lack of water. It doesn't rain much. The soil gets dry and then it starts breaking like that to different smaller parts. Drought. Now we got volcano. Volcano. Some mountains have active volcanoes, right? There are also under ocean volcanoes as well. Volcanoes are not only on land. They're also under oceans. Next one, look at this. Something happened here, right? This is called landslide. Landslide, where land slides, basically, right? It goes down. So yeah, landslide. Pretty self-explanatory. Now we got wildfire, where forest is caught on fire, right? Forest or somewhere in the wild there is fire. It can be caused by hot temperatures or human activity. Now look at this one. What is this? The water is coming from the sea, right? The sea or the bay. And then it has passed through the boundaries and coming into the city. What do we call this situation? It's called tsunami, right? Tsunami. very bad. And the last one is earthquake. Earthquake, where land shakes and sometimes opens up a bit, right? Earthquake, breaking stuff on the top. Yeah, it also doesn't happen much in Thailand. Thailand only gets maybe tsunami, right? Once in a while. Landslide is possible. And flood, right? Only these three for Thailand. Thailand geography. All right, lastly, choose one natural disaster and explain why or how it happens, right? Where does it happen? How does it happen? Why does it happen? And talk about the damage it causes and how to survive it, right? There is, of course, all of the natural disasters cause some damage, right? Some of them caused more damage than others. So what damage does the one that you chose cause? And then lastly, mention a big example of this natural disaster, meaning like in the past, when you look at the past, what kind of examples are there? Are there any like very big volcanoes or big tsunamis that happened, right? Where did it happen? And like, how did the public react? And what was the disasters or damage that it did, right? All right. The disaster, yeah. How it happens. What is it? How it happens? Where does it usually happen, right? All right, that's it for this Earth. I'll see you in the class. Bye bye then.